If you're a midlife woman and you know that you're here for more, you know there's a next chapter waiting for you, there are three things that I see with women all the time that traps them. They get kind of stuck in these common traps, and that keeps them just second guessing and spinning their wheels. So I'm going to share those with you today. Now, I'll touch on all three of them, but one of them I want to go into in more detail because it's kind of the foundation for it all. So, hello, butterfly. If we haven't met before, hi, my name's Lindsay, and I help midlife women to reinvent themselves. So, sorry for the slightly shaky camera, but I thought I'd bring you out for a walk because it's a relevant topic today. So, the three traps that I see brilliant, very capable, smart, experienced women get stuck in. First of all is confidence. The second trap is clarity. And the third is actually taking action. So while all that sounds very simple, the one I want to really touch on, which is the foundation, all of it, is confidence. And it's very easy when we get to the crossroads of midlife that we start to doubt ourselves. And we start to lose confidence in everything that we've done. Whether that's in our personal lives, our professional lives, anything we've negotiated, especially if you've had kids and then they by the nest. So you feel like there's a sense of loss of purpose. It might be that you're at a crossroads with your job. So you feel that there's a loss of interest actually there. But more than anything, it means you stop growing. I might just sit down actually. And then, there we go. That's a convenient place, little log. I'll sit there for you. You can see the beautiful sky. How magical is that today? Anyway, so this whole lack of confidence thing. And it's not necessarily a lack of confidence, because I know I'm not speaking to any old wallflower just, watching the world go by. I know you're ambitious. I know you've got stuff going on and there's so much more you want to do. But there is a question that we all come to, especially after menopause, and maybe you can't control your weight, your diet, your sleep, all of these other things because your hormones go a bit wild. And it just starts to erode your confidence quite often. So there are some ways that really help women that I work with to build confidence. I want to share those with you today. It's about actually taking stock of what you have achieved in your life. And the thing about being at this stage is it's very easy to stop challenging yourself. You're not putting yourself in new situations. You're not taking on new goals. You start to get quite comfortable. And the other thing that happens when the kids grow up is you kind of start to retreat and your world starts to become a little smaller. Now, the thing with that is it automatically erodes your confidence. And I hear of people who then lose confidence driving. They get more anxiety, and that's probably related to hormones as well. I say probably, it is related to hormones as well. But like anything with your body, when you start to change what you're doing in the outside world, some of that anxiety will subside as well. There are some simple exercises that you can start to do just to kind of bring yourself back in and take stock or have a check-in of actually what's real and what you're just spinning when it comes to, ideas and concerns. And I've made all sorts of tools for you to do this in my resources. But one of the things that you can do, it can be as easy as starting to write everything that you've achieved that you are proud of. That could be raising your kids, learning to drive, maybe selling a house, buying a new house, maybe a divorce if that's what you've done. And so once you've done kind of like, the big life things, it might be that you've lost weight over the time or you got fit or something like that. Once you start opening up that list, just let it grow and just keep writing and writing and writing. I guarantee, actually, not just reckon, I guarantee you will have more than 20 things on that list. And if you can get to 20, which I'd urge you to try and do, once you've got to 20, then keep going, because that means you've kind of tapped into your confidence stream again, which is really, really good. That's exactly what you need to do right now. So once you've done it for your big life goals, then you can do it for your professional goals, especially if you've not been climbing the ladder, or more to the point, you just feel like you're stagnating. Doesn't matter how senior you are. If you feel like you've stagnated somewhere in your career, which is probably another reason for the crossroads, then write down everything you've achieved in your professional career, new software challenges, promotions, how you dealt with people, built a team, had to reduce a team. I mean, they're all the reality. Think about those now and start to list down everything you've done professionally. Could be your negotiation skills, negotiating a new salary even. Anything that you're proud of within your career, anything you've achieved. Start noting those down. Now, the next thing, which can only really come after the first two, because the first two, you've kind of got to set that foundation. The third thing is the things that you want to do, or you'd kind of like to have done by now, but you haven't because you haven't had the time, you haven't had the resources, you haven't had the energy, and also you didn't know how. So write those down because that then starts to shift your mind from now and what was past into what's possible for the future. Because until you can start tapping into the possibility for the future, it's very difficult to create any sort of future. So if you're looking to create that next midlife chapter, and what I call the freedom chapter, you need to build on the foundation of what was, make sure that you've got a fair reflection of yourself in the present, and then you need to also have some aspirational ideas of what's in the future. So that's just the first step, and that is the confidence trap. It will get you out of falling too deep into the confidence trap where you actually can't move forward because you don't think you're worthy of it, you don't think you're good enough, you don't think you're capable, you don't believe that you've got anything that is of value or could be of service to people. And I promise you, with every ounce of my body, which is significantly more than it used to be after menopause, I promise you with every ounce of my body that you have a specific quality, a gift, an experience that you could potentially, if you wanted to, use that to help you build a new chapter. Because let's face it, the sort of the traditional jobs, and I don't actually believe that that's where we can play to our strengths. It's not what industry is set up for, and it's not how society is set up that we can step into our worth in those roles. It comes to this point, if you're looking for more balance and something that brings you more joy and more fulfillment and fulfills a purpose, you're going to have to start doing something which is more self-initiated. And that could be anything, but, using the online space and digital space is ideal because it's accessible to everybody now. It's, pretty much free to get started. So I really hope that helps you to figure out that confidence step. I will, in another video, I will talk more about the clarity step. And in another video, I will talk more about the action steps. So if you start trying to get clarity on what to do next, but you're not playing kind of at your full strength, then you're just going to waste your time and you'll be spinning your wheels and you'll be stuck in that trap for quite a while. And then if you try and start taking action straight away without actually giving yourself credit for who you are, what you've achieved, what you've become, then your actions, you're going to be pitching too low. And I don't want you to do that because it's just not worth it. It's a waste of your time. You're way too valuable for that. Okay, so really hope that helps. Hope you've enjoyed the scenery. There we go, just in the forest in the autumn, which can only be a good thing, right? So if you're not sure at what stage of the sort of the scale you're on, which trap you're maybe standing on the edge of right now, I've got a quiz for you. It's just a free quiz. You'll find the link either above or below this video. It's in my bio on YouTube and Instagram and all the good things. You can just take that quiz and it'll send you back some results on an email and also suggest your next steps. I hope the quiz is useful and I hope it gives you kind of a basis to find out exactly where you are right now so that you can be resourceful and move forward, because you're the only person who can really create your freedom chapter now. But there are certain steps that will make it a lot easier. Okay, enjoy. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye.